Hello and welcome. I am the Sterling and today we are playing Going Medieval. In the last episode, we started with humble beginnings. A little defendable fort, and it worked well for the first battle. Well, it sort of did anyway. We'll see how it goes now that I've changed the Merlons. But now, it's time for us to skip ahead 50 steps. Why? Because this is YouTube, and you're not here to see me build a quaint little town. You're here to see me build something grand, stupendous, downright idiotic, or fail spectacularly trying. So with that in mind, grab a cold one and let's get started. So first things first, we've hit summer. So let's pause it here. We need to change our schedule now. We're going to be getting heat waves, which potentially can give our people heat stroke. So let's change the roster to night shift. So they're sleeping through the hottest parts of the day and working during the night. And there we go. We've swapped the roster around so now they sleep during the day. So our plan is we'll be building a nice big castle in this area here. It'll have a river running underneath it. We'll be diverting it from somewhere here, bringing it down, and then coming across here. But first, we're going to need clay bricks, and we're going to need stone bricks, and a lot of them. So we're going to start mining. We also need to be doing quite a bit of research. We're going to need clay brick making and stone block cutting. So let's purchase clay brick making now. When we have the resource, we'll buy stone block cutting. So now we have clay brick making, we're going to add that to our workshop. So we'll come here and we're going to build a clay kiln. Put it over here. So there we go, we've built a clay kiln, which I don't know how smart it is putting it inside of a wooden structure, but this is a game and we can have a bit of fun. Now we need to mine clay, and here it is right here. So we'll chop down this tree. We will remove all this excess stuff here, and then we can just start digging. So what we're going to want to do though is slowly cut away at it. So what we'll do is we'll just do this first edge here. So we'll do that edge. So the reason why I'm doing it like this is because our people are stupid. Just plain and simple, they're stupid. And they'll get trapped at some point, and I'll be off doing something else, not realise, and they might starve to death. Which the chance of that happening are pretty slim. I'm actually got more chance of drowning my people by accident. I've come very close to that when I've been fiddling about in the past. I'll be building something like a bridge on the water. They'll swim underneath the bridge to fit it, and then next minute they build themselves in, and I have to delete the bridge basically to get them out. So let's just always treat them like they're stupid. So now that we've zoned in some mining, we need to come up here to jobs, and we need to give someone crafting so they'll start building the clay bricks. So I think we're going to give it to Athelstan. He's not doing very much at the moment, so may as well put him to work. So he's going to be the one that crafts all our clay bricks, and when we can, he'll also be doing our stone blocks. So now we've done that, let's get started on it. So in the meantime, we now need to start also farming. So I think I might just build a little farm patch here. Nothing too special because sooner or later I will be ripping it out. So what we'll do is we'll come down to cabbage field and we'll do just something small like that. I might move it away actually, just because shade can be an issue. And that's a pretty big structure. So maybe we'll build it over here. Done. And now they'll plant the cabbages, and we'll have a supply of cabbages coming in at the same time that we're hunting food. We're back here at the research tab. So now we get to unlock stone block cutting. Done. Now we can build that as well. So we'll build the stone mason bench, which will give us the ability to cut stone blocks. Done. I'm sure sooner or later they'll get around to building these things for us. Someone has started finally mining this area out, which is good. So we're now going to need to start mining all this out. It's all our stone. There's a little bit of iron in there, a little bit of clay. And the problem is the river gets in the way. we're going to have to build a little retaining wall to stop this area from flooding when we dig it out. So nothing too special. We'll just put a little wooden wall in, eh? Something like this. Hallway down here. Like so. There you go. Now once that's built, we can then mine all this out and not have to worry that it's going to flood. Well, shouldn't anyway. And there we go. The kiln is now built. So what we're going to do is we're going to now tell them to start building clay bricks. And we'll tell them to build until we have... Tell them to build 50. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. We're going to put a stockpile in here. It's right here. So in the stockpile, we're going to have them put wood. And then we're going to give it a high priority. That way, the hauler is going to fill this full of wood. And so, at all times, we have wood ready for the kiln. We're also going to build a stockpile here. And a stockpile here. This stockpile here will have a high priority. And we're going to fill it full of clay. And this one here, same. High priority. We're going to clear all. And we're going to fill it full of limestone. That way, they keep a small supply of both clay and limestone up here for the production of the bricks and the blocks. So there we go. That's the stonemason's bench built now. So let's start producing limestone bricks. We're going to tell it until we have 50. Great. So we're going to turn off the production of Chronicles because we need the Sterling to be doing other things like mining. This project's going to become all hands on deck very soon. Here comes the Sterling to start building our little retaining wall. So that's the first little section in. So now let's start telling them where to dig. So there you go, that's the first little section we're going to get them to dig out. Next we're going to need them to cut this away because this will be in the way. And it doesn't hurt to have the dirt because we're going to need the dirt to replace everything we chop out of here anyway. So we'll also put down a little storage space right here, I'd say. And we're going to clear it and put nothing but materials. And so everything they chop out of this area here, they can chuck straight into there. A new settler. Hunger comes calling. When Ralph arrived, his bones were prominent and his hair fell out in clumps. Sterlington people stared at this wretched, starving soul. Desperation was writ on Ralph's face, and he pleaded, "Would you take me in?" "Yeah, we'll take him in." The settlers decide to welcome him into Sterlington. Done. So now, hello, Ralph. Or should I say Edward? Your name's now Edward. So we're going to give him the same schedule as everybody else. He's terrible at both melee and marksman. So we'll just make him a marksman. So give him a ranged weapon, no shield, no armor, the usual. Let's have a look how he goes for work. So we'll make him the backup of the backup for tending to wounds. Number 1 for urgent haul. He is not going to hunt. He'll construct. He's not going to grow or harvest. So looking at it, he's now another full-time steward and hauler. And he's also a craftsman. So that's good. There we go. Our retaining wall is now built. So now it's just a matter of mining all this out now. So now we're going to start putting in the river. So I want it to be, it's going to need to be 8 across because of what I have planned. So we'll start off small, nothing too special, just so we can get the groundwork in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something like that. There we go. Yep, that looks about right. And so that's the beginning of the river. That'll come up here somewhere and then join across to here. This is going to take a long time to dig. As you see, they're just still hard at it. Athelstan's trying to save Sterling. He's trapped himself. He's got this massive IQ, and yet he still was dumb enough to trap himself. And there we go, he saved himself. That's fine. Now we now keep on top of food, so we'll get them to harvest some more berries. Any little bit of food will help for when we hit winter. We've been quite lucky this summer. There hasn't been any sort of heat waves, so we may have changed the roster for no reason, but for the minute, we'll just leave it the way it is. I'm having them urgently hauling all these goods just to get them out of the way, because it's becoming a bit of a mess out here, and the haulers are doing a pretty dodgy job. So we'll clear this, and then they can all get back to work again. The only one that shouldn't be urgently hauling is Elenor, so I've just swapped hers from a priority of 1 to 3 because cooking is more important. I've now got Sterling researching Chronicles once again because we need 45 books to unlock terraforming, so that's what he's doing at the moment. So we're back here in the research tab. We now have enough Chronicles to unlock terraforming, so let's do that. Bang! We now have unlocked terraforming. We'll now be able to build dirt blocks and ramps and things like that. All this limestone and iron we're digging out of here, I'm going to want to replace with dirt once I'm done, so we can make this area look natural. So I'm going to want to upgrade the beds to a larger bed for more comfort, because these poxy little hay sleeping spots are just not cutting it. One problem is we've made their rooms slightly too small to fit beds. A little bit of a design flaw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the walls either side. So let's do that now. So we'll just chuck this in here. And then we'll chuck this one over here. Done. Now we'll put in some windows. Put one here, one here. And now we'll just put little roofs here and over this side, just to give it a bit of style. Done. Might change this end one to something like that. Same as this one. Same as this one. And same as this one. There we go. So once that's all built, I can then knock the walls inside out and we can build the bigger beds. For something that we're going to knock down sooner or later, I'm spending a lot of time on it. It's going to be sad when I finally do knock it down. Uh-oh, hailstorm. An icy volley heralded a fierce hailstorm. The settlers of Sterlington could only shiver uneasily, hastening under cover as the stinging barrage intensified. Once the storm passed, they crept forth to see which crops and unsheltered resources had survived. This is not a good thing, so let's have a look. Here comes the hailstorm. Okay. Crisis averted. Nothing got damaged. No one got hurt. Just a little hailstorm. Done. So now it will just be a matter of going in and destroying the inner walls and building the beds. And there we go. We're now in autumn. Autumn blustered in. With crisp mornings and the cooler days. It was the season to prepare for winter. Tailoring warm clothes and stocking up on food and supplies. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So first thing, we're going to come schedule, and we're now going to switch back to day shift. Done. Next, we're going to need to start researching tailoring. So we're going to need 20 chronicles. So that's what we're going to have to get on top of now. So we'll come up here until I have 20. There you go. Now the Sterling will get cracking on that, and then we can start producing warmer clothes for winter. Now the walls downstairs have been extended, so we can now put in the beds. There we go. Now once they're built, I can delete these beds and put new beds on this side as well, giving them more comfort. And there we go. We've now got enough chronicles to research tailoring. Done. So we're going to build the sewing station over here. We'll stick it in the corner. Done. We're now going to come up to jobs. And look. So Athelstan has the highest tailoring. So this is now going to become his job for the minute. Which means he's no longer our permanent hauler or miner. So tailoring has now become his most important job. And we'll get Sterling to build it. So come here, Sterling. You can prioritize that. So we're no longer going to be manufacturing Chronicles because Sterling's got other jobs to do now. Now, we need to start making winter clothes. So click on winter clothes. And how many do we have? We've got 5 of us. So we'll keep a supply of 6. Oh, 10. We'll make it 10. What do we need for winter clothes? We need fabric. Now, I want to change the entrance to our little fort. I want to make a little gatehouse, a little kill zone. So what we'll do, so we'll put a couple of doors in here and here. Next is just build something like this. So we'll have something like that, something like that, a couple of doors. That way they can come out on here. Maybe a wall and a wall here. Something across there like that. Something like that. Alright. Then put a floor on. And a floor. And then we can just top it off with some merlons. Don't think I put the door in the right place now, do I? So we'll put a door there and a door there. And then we'll add merlons. Put merlon there. Merlon across there. Merlon across there. And then a merlon across there. And a merlon across there. Done. Now what we'll do is we'll fix this up. Give that a corner. Give that one a corner. And this one here, I'll leave as is. Oh, actually, I'll make this here a corner. This here a corner. And there we go. Nice little gatehouse. So once they get through here, we can be shooting them while they're in here. Now I've given raid. Oh, well, wasn't that lucky? They appeared silently, eyes hollow, hair wild, smelling rancid and dabbed with blood. Everyone in Sterlington recognised these pillagers as assailants of the most deadly kind. They were beyond reason, with nothing left to lose. Let's go get them. So what have we got? Ooh. He looks nasty, doesn't he? And I love his warhammer. I know what the Sterling will be using soon. So we're going to have to take these guys out. But no one seems to have any range. Good and bad. I've given Athelstan and Edward both spears, or two-handed weapons, which is good. So they will help the Sterling defend. Later on, once I have a few bows, I'll swap them out to archers. So, is this all completed? Not quite. Hurry up, Sterling, build it. Done. So where are these monsters coming from? These savages. They're coming from over here. So, let's draft everyone. Blow the horn. To war! So, we're going to plop our archers down here. One there. And so Alfred on the left. And Elenor on the right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. And we're going to put the Sterling here in the doorway. And we'll also put Athelstan in the doorway. And then we'll put Edward off to the side so he can go stabby from the side here. And that way, even once they break through the doors, hopefully then we can keep them at bay and fire them off in this small section here while archers continue to rain death from above. That's the plan. Whether or not this is actually going to work is another story. Are we ready for them? Well, Sterling, what are you doing? You're not in place. Don't have a mind of your own now, mate. Come on. Be a team player. We've worked out the plan, now stick with it. So here they come. Start raining on them while they're coming across the water. Missed. Come on, get them. It's a turkey shoot. 1 down. Come on. 2 down. 3 down. This is great. They might not even make it to the gatehouse. Hey, stop destroying my stuff. So I wonder where they're going to attack next. Are they going to come to the gatehouse? Looks like it. They've got to get through the gatehouse first. Victory! So Elenor was the bravest of the settlers, dealing the most blows to the foe. Thankfully, no settlers were hurt by the enemy weapons. Some of the buildings of Sterlington were destroyed under the bombardment of enemy weapons. A prior. Who cares? So that's fantastic. We kill 4 of them. It will be 5 in about 2 seconds. Ready? Kill him! What are you doing, Elenor? Kill him! Shooty shoot! Done. So that's great. So everybody survived. No one got hurt. I like. And now we've got a whole bunch of new stuff. Yay! So grab all that. Perfect. Now you slackers, get back to work. Look at all this digging we've still got to do. Come on. Though, in saying that, they've done quite a bit. I should be happy with them. Not criticising. Give them a new staircase to come down. And I'll delete that one when I get the chance. And then we're going to dig out the next row. So that is almost done, this bit, isn't it? Done a bit. So now we have to replace the priors. So we'll do a couple of those over here. We'll do 3 actually. 1, 2, and 3. Done. So now we're in autumn. What does that mean? Winter's just around the corner. So we're going to come in here. And we're going to build some clay braziers. So we're going to put a clay brazier in every room. For warmth. Don't know why I built a bed there. That was an accident. Next. We're going to put a couple of clay braziers in here. So we'll put one there and one there. And on the next floor, we'll put one. We'll put a couple in the middle for warmth. We don't need any in the storage area. That doesn't matter to us too much. That's it. Oh, and we can extend this. There we go. More storage. Oh, and there's a... Oh, that's a pillar. Okay. Fantastic. So we'll let them take care of that and it'll be sweet. Now, we need flax for winter clothing. Problem is, we don't have flax seeds, so we can't farm it. So next time a merchant comes, we're going to need to buy flax seeds if he's got them. And we're also going to need to buy flax itself if he's got it. Or better yet, buy some winter clothes just to start us off. Because it will take a season to grow some flax. But that's the next thing on our agenda while we're still mining all this out. Which we're nearly done. Look at this. Almost. Almost. Not long now and then I can start the next level. Now we have enough research points to unlock wooden weaponry. So we're going to do that so we can get the bower's table. We will need to start making ranged weapons. So unlock, done. Now we're going to come into our workshop area. We'll spin it around and over here somewhere we'll build it. So let's have a look-see. Spin it around and we'll chuck it right there, I'd say. Bang. So we'll build that and then we can start making bows and arrows. Someone needs to do the job. So who's it going to be? Who's going to be our resident carpenter for the minute? Everybody's rubbish. Everybody's rubbish at it. Who's it going to be? Well, I guess it's just going to have to be Athelstan at the moment. He's going to really be producing some rubbish stuff, but it's better than nothing. So Athelstan will be our carpenter for the minute. Just as long as everyone that needs to have a bow has a bow. So there we go. Fantastic. They've built the bower's table. So what we're going to do is go short bow. And I think we'll start off with making 10. We'll make 10 to start off with. And then that means we'll have bows. So I'm just going through closing all the windows. starting to get a bit nippy. Not too bad, but enough that if I close the windows now, we can build up the heat and don't have to worry when it hits winter. Now someone will come along and close all that when they get 2 minutes. And have a look at that. We have finished mining. That's awesome. Now, well, I'm going to cancel the building of the ramp, because what I'll do is I'll build that ramp here, because we're not going to be digging this section out. This section will be a walkway. So what we're going to do is lay down the next part to dig out, which will be this. So that there is the next part. And now let's go through and work out where all the good stuff is, eh? So dirt, 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 dirt. Nope, limestone. Perfect. Dirt, 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 dirt. Gold vein. Limestone. And there we go. We'll hit play and let them get started on that. Once we dig that out, then we can start digging down further and further until we've got all the resources in the area, because we're going to need all of it. Fantastic, a new settler. So we'll welcome them in. Now let's have a look. So I'd like to introduce you to Harold. Straight away we're going to add them to the work roster. Looking at them, we have another marksman. So let's give him a ranged weapon. Give him a helmet. All armor. Well, we'll give them all headgear. I don't care what they wear. And as for jobs, let's have a look. So there we go. Harold will be our hunter, and he's now going to deal with all the animals. And then when he's not doing that, he'll be mining and constructing as everybody else does. Fantastic. And here we go. We've been waiting for this merchant. We need to buy flax off him. Now go work out who's best at speechcraft. Harold is our man. So once the merchant comes over, we use Harold to barter and get the best deal for flax and things like that, so we can start making our winter clothes. So here we go. Let's have a look what we've got. Okay, so we've got some flax seeds. We're going to buy as many as we can. We'll do 20 seeds for the minute. Oh, I don't know if that will be enough. I'll do 26. It's quite expensive at this point. And we'll see what we've got in the way of summer clothes. Winter clothes. He has no... yeah, he's got no winter clothes. So we can't buy them just yet. And all the things that we want to trade, he can't. Okay. Well, that sort of stumps me, doesn't it? So what am I going to trade back to him? Well, perhaps hay. Let's see how we go with the hay. Done. So we've got lots of hay. We don't need it. So then what else do we need? Does he have cloth? No. No cloth. But what we have bought should start us off. So let's do it. So, done. So, now we're going to come here and we're going to build the flax seeds. So straight off here. We'll go 90. Done. So there's our field. Now plant it and get to work. Just thought I'd point out that we've only got one woman in our settlement. Now look, I'm not making any accusations, just pointing out a fact. There's only one woman and there's 5 men. It's that sort of civilization, I guess. Fantastic, we have a new settler. Look at that. And I'd just like to introduce you to William. Another bloke, mind you. Still only have the one female in the settlement. Just saying. So let's have a look at him. Jobs. So we now have a smithy. No use for him just yet. But I guess it's like the old saying goes, it's better to have a smithy and not need him than to need a smithy and not have one. Same schedule as everyone else. Let's have a look. He is melee. So, two-handed weapon. No shield. We'll give him headwear. All armor. Sorry, we'll give him a helmet and all armor. There we go. Now, go sleep off your wounds and then get into the ranks. We've got 1 day and 1 hour until a search party arrives, which will be 1 archer, 1 fierce marauder, 5 marauders, and a bloody trebuchet. Ah. Well, this was short-lived, wasn't it? That bloody trebuchet is just going to tank everything. So, this is going to be an interesting fight. So I've been thinking about this trebuchet, and I'm not liking our odds with it. So what I'm going to do is set up a few traps. So we'll set up some traps here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then anywhere else they might come up. So let's have a look. All right, maybe over here. And then maybe over here. Just anywhere they might come. Because if I can knock out a few of their men before they can rock up with the trebuchet, I can then come out from the fort and get the trebuchet before it can knock my walls down. So we've got to preempt this. Yeah, maybe some there. I got a lot of sticks and not much use for them anyway. So let's get into work. And there we go. Good news. The mining is all complete. About time too. So what I'll do is I'll prioritize picking up all this and get it out of here, eh? So then we can start doing the next lot of mining. There we are. They can now prioritize that and get rid of it. While these blokes here keep doing this. Or nope, they'll run off because I prioritized that. That was silly of me, wasn't it? What I'll have to do is... So what I'll do is nobody is going to do... that was... What am I doing? Silly me. Nobody is going to urgently haul for the moment and just do their jobs that they have to do, ready for this invasion. Then I can do the rest. Come on. Come on, build my traps. Build, build, build. Come on. Come on, these are important. You too, Ethelston. Get over here. Build this. Come here, Ethelston. Prioritize that trap. Nope. Can't. You. Nope. Come on. Build the trap. Build the trap. We've got 4 hours. 4.5 hours. So build the bloody trap. Come on. Just under 4 hours. Come on. Come on. Trap misfired. You nick off animals. Will these animals nick off? Kill this. Someone hunt that deer. Get rid of it. Good. Bad deer. Nick off. It's not for you. Again? Yeah. Serves you right. Bad deer. The brute spoke, soft but menacing. William belongs to me. Hand over my slave or you will all suffer. They were deadly serious. We're not surrendering him. We'll keep William. So, where are they? And do we have any archers in here? Yes, we do. But there's a bloody trebuchet. And where are they coming from? Great. Set up all those traps for nothing, didn't I? Look where they are. Okay. That's alright. Not the end of the world. So, first thing I'm going to do, before I forget, is I'm just going to add urgent hauling back, because I will forget. Now, it's time for everybody to take up arms. And for some reason it didn't want to do it. Try again, shall we? Everybody take up arms. Done. Now, usual. Sterling, stand your ground. You're going to be here. William, you're also going to be standing your ground. So we're going to protect the door. Guess what? Everybody else is going up on the front. So Harold, you can go at the very front. Elenor, you can go there. Edward, you can be next on line. Athelstan, you can be next online. And then Alfred, you can be right at the back. Let's do it. Where's this trebuchet? Is that already firing? Can that already reach? Wow, I didn't realise they could fire so far. What's it hitting? Unless it's hitting my wall here somewhere. I don't know. Not quite sure. Let's see, where's it going? Oh, wow. Okay. That is not good. It can get us. So where are they coming from? We can't mess about. We're going to hurry this up real quick. Because we need to take out that trebuchet ASAP. So no fluffing around, guys. Just hammer them. Come on. Nope. Silly. Get back here. You get back here. You get back here. Now, Sterling and William. Everybody take pot shots. Here we go. Go, go, go. Take out that archers. Take out the archers quickly. Actually, you two head over here. Go. There you go. One archer's down. Fantastic. Now you take that out. So come on, Alfred. Alfred, you take out Dudley. Elenor, you also hit Dudley. And Athelstan, you hit Dudley. Go, go, go. Come on. Take him out. Good work. Now everybody. Everybody hit him. Come on. It's time to take him out. Go. Open fire. We won. 6 sworn enemies died during the fight. Alfred was the bravest settler, dealing the most blows to the foe. Elenor took the most damage from the enemy. We lost a wooden window and a wooden wall, which we can replace them. Take them out. Go, go, go. Now, what about this trebuchet? Is it still sticking around? Nah, it's gone good. Okay. So, take out the enemy. Come on. You two, I'll undraft you. Everybody can be undrafted now. Perfect. And now everybody collect. Now everybody collect their hard-earned loot. I thought I undrafted everyone. There we go. There we go. Come on. Now, let's have a look at the damage. Where's our damage? Wow. We lost some wall. Look at that. That's all right. So let's put this back together, shall we? Just like that. Bang, bang, bang. Now copy. Put in the floor, sorry. Oh, hang on. Have we lost a structural beam as well? Got to take this roof off so I can see. Was there? Did there used to be a beam in? No. Go head on up. And we'll just fix the rest of this. Done. Once they fix this all up, we'll be good. Now we're going to start digging out this lower section as well. So just going to go across. Limestone, 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 dirt, limestone, limestone, clay, limestone, clay. You get the idea. There we go. We'll let them get to work. I think that's funny. It says that our food reserves on the stockpile are low, and yet we have 1,169 supply of food. Now look, some of that is meals and most of it is raw, but still, we're not starving. Jeez. This is good. I'm going through, and everybody seems to be wearing winter clothes now. That's fantastic. That is really, really good. So we must be producing winter clothes. Well, this is all the time we have for today. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.